Abusiaman yi Sonnie Badu. Me with the video be I share the now say no man yan try. This man didn't try at all. So we share video I'm saying I gotta talk about this, but I'm working to him. Now I'm here. So at least let's dig into it. Anything. I think Sonia Beku Santana name is G interview for those man for you. And then after the show Rhythms of Africa or Grand Arena. And then buy while back interview talking about say a man for binuma or years on best sponsor no. Or man sponsor, or buy or fra man for any more specifically, Dr. Kwaku Oteng, angel owner.
A lot of sponsors let me down. I mean, Dr. Kwaku Oteng, he was not picking up my phone calls. But I took a picture of him and I said,
What's it, Dr. Kwaku Oteng?
He didn't pick up my phone call.
Adom.
He promised to sponsor, but he didn't pick up the phone call.
Oh.
I say it as it is. You see, that's the problem. So the last minute.
Real. Listen, Dr. Kwaku Oteng?
He didn't pick up my phone call.
Or promise you some
sponsor. He promised to be a part of it. I put it within it to my Instagram. So he said he was going to do it.
Who posted and said Dana say?
Bros.
I was that was it. She said me tia the I'm saying no. This man is a grown-ass man. You've been in this media space for a very long time. You know exactly what to do, what to say. You know how our mouth for being acting. So if there's a obia promise also be more whisker for show. Now I bedru Ghana na free nipa na wonten nka. Is this the right forum to talk about that at the end ankasa? Because all negotiations for sponsors to come on board on anything is being done behind the scenes. So if you bring the whole thing up front, now person Otchere say, man, they promise me say, or best sponsor me show, they need to do my friend now on family call. But you buy Did you even ask? On where can one sometimes as you can be more than 1 month for Krabium no. Who buy no bizarre cross mind in whom pokrate saying. Just the fact is so worse can inquire, and you say by all means, what comes of a mouth the inquiry as what the mouth. Tabida, we show Rhythms of Africa no. And yet dear Dr. Kwaku Oteng share with Sebra be show no Ghana. Just me join when I share video now. It's a mentias here. Dr. Kwaku Oteng and sure say for America bra be show Ghana. The fact is so show buy or best sponsor. Now uba bedru ya ufre nipa na wonten nka no. Won just nya hwe ya ma utirim kura say bia bibi cause wo man na bra bom enu ntia bi kura na maintain nka no. And now be your cancer or best sponsor the show no normal happen to wasisa na adwen. Let's talk about even the company. He is the owner of the whole damn thing, the whole angel thing no. But that doesn't mean on a running day-to-day operations. Obia koye the program no sponsorship sir. You go to the angel, who go angel for no as a company now go secure that sponsorship no. But what they no unim owner intini, you went above everybody and then went straight to the top. And then the top definitely not one advices near a month one how some spend your musica. So if a Dr. Kwaku Oteng is sponsoring you or no ankasa nemo is kama dia sha dia na wuyenum. Not Angel as a brand. And then also say sponsor be about show so. The sponsor no always expect something back. Yeah, adverts must tap send. Yeah, advert Majaga 4, Vehicle 20 near Kika home. That's part of the reason why they pay us to advertise their products and buy a mouth for be na better monka. But when we are talking about who show our Rhythms of Africa, a gospel event, and then Adom mine, Dr. Kwaku Oteng, a major export, Adom bitters. It's an alcoholic beverage. Yeah, so Quine Ben and Aka fast will be using Rhythms of Africa platform no as a gospel event no. They promote to an alcoholic beverage. Quine Ben is what. So basically, all you wanted was the man to invest, give you money to do your show. Can say not very okay? That is part of the reason why in here man now for the cigar man machine no because Obi was car not doing your juma pan because our brain on any cigar. So if that's all yeah, and that's all shed the returns and that's money in anywhere, they won't do it. And there was a debate actually in Ghana. Say kind of gospel event. I think the artist Miriam Efriomudin. So I don't know say can't say alcoholic beverage bar like company biba. Now so I'm dealing in alcoholic beverages. Now so I'm sponsor on any show. There is no way so be accepted. Now see here the show now undercover the condom company condom and the sponsor and see because right now there are sponsorships they put the money in and maybe they don't get the returns in the back. Because Obia investi wadie mu a or hwe so benya bibi back. Sonnie Badu talk about also say kind of saying the hall no for nipa 4,500 was the same, and then people that show up was about 6,000. So I don't know the actual charges are now for a month for a buy, you know. So you did all this mass, and then who saw Beboka? Because according to Sonnie Badu, no, so spending $180,000. $180,000 for the show no yeah. Why?
Almost $180,000 I've spent here. Does that make sense?
$180,000
Almost
US.
$180,000
For the concert.
Yes, ma'am.
Seriously, why? I understand that there is a, how our person opposition, how our person, what here. If there's a man for spending $180,000 to do a show in Ghana, Nasa kwa dia rapaholic concert, Kurana Evan is a mainstream obiatia fast with multiple artists in the, we side and neighbor business stage Kurano, or no Kurano to our spend this. You spent your money extravagantiously. What I say, and I don't know, say, bro, for about, they can't quit him. Said you buy a show and buy a guy. One put two in effect is say a month on a share one, maybe they will fail you. And then they did. So Sonnie Badu with Dr. Kwaku Oteng and this whole wahala na Kwaku say everything beyond was a dear now open. Who now you will show. And then the crazy thing crowd memory and also answer. The crazy thing crowd just say say after backlash a month will bring a dinner them online and then went ahead post to an apology to Instagram as well. Very insulting apology. Let me use my platform to apologize to Dr. Kwaku Oteng for calling him out on OKFM for not sponsoring my concert Rhythms of Africa. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I remain loyal to him and honored him gracefully in Atlanta, Georgia. You see, when I started the fact is a woman award. So the award is equivalent to say $50,000 to sponsor a woo show because a woman award. What? You see, sometimes did you give him the award because then himself be a show Africa, Ghana, and then open a sponsorship? That's part of the reason why it's a man award, Nana. Because when we are talking about just awards are Dr. Kwaku Oteng winning, awards are the companies are winning, and also pa. So if the award na ka obi a man award be na $50,000 here. Now they say nyanka ni sika asa. Tell me who are doing home. A simple thing and ya dey share that family house, but it's sad. Sometimes a man for now who expect to be from no. That people what they are going through, you have no idea. And then all the whole frustration because of cause of be there more one year through the frustration. Will be answering can so why we need about chaso. For my major concert in Atlanta, Dr. Oteng promised to support the project but came up short. That is insulting. Say all promises and sure. Yeah, na can also never can him. Ni penny abere no. Message sound per audience no na Jimmy. Abuzia, ni sure yeah no Atlanta, Georgia, USA no. Dr. Kwaku Oteng so best sponsor and actually sponsored, gave him money. And then what Babekan was say, scale promise or best sponsor no. One first says can in mano okay move up short. Look at this. For the recently held concert in Ghana, I paid a courtesy call on him and once again, he pledged to support the project, only for him to disappoint me again. After placing so much trust in his words and hoping he would make amends for his earlier failed promise. You see, Sonnie Badu will be a respected, but this is sad. From a manner, a man who is a man of God, who are legit, who are business, you know how hard it is for a mouthful to look up to you. Oh, to one of the shows on my mouthful in Ghana this December alone. Do you know how many people are requesting support and assistance from this same person? One company, you know, be a man $50,000. Nakadisi can be saying. According to Aqua crowd, I can say, Oliver, so you don't come mind. Before that, better don't come back 30 bosses. No one will ship me rubber. That crowd what you say. So the man, no, even those always scat, but on this scat is a Bill Gates and Elon Musk, and those folks even don't give away money like that. Who pays free Bill Gates when I one director, or the man not the man as a personal gift, not because oh here be free. What you say? Because the only way I'll bet me I had their born Dr. Kwaku Oteng business, Nisobe Boamani, no normal autono, acronym, and he has entire media brand. I'll bet him the ISRD. So at the end of the day, no, who actually needs who? What you say? So basically, Lopez or Mauska, And Otchere no Misika come the water for fraka. And then he decided not to do and then was say promise Odi can demand or come up short. He gave you something. It wasn't a dear AB or council the Bemonina, but at least he gave you something. And now no condemn money say or cars or they or best sponsor Ratings of Africa show or Ghana and now we need to be making up for the failed promise. He gave you something, so that means it wasn't a failed promise. After my visit to him, I excitingly posted on my social media platforms about his willingness to support the project. And then, and I'll be post to Nadia social media handles because anyone near Diabroso. Yeah, then yes, a wow, so a bebwana, and Caso will be post to the crowd and Kawanye. You see, you want ready Ghana for a thought down. Mama to kwanya free Ghana no. At least you are exposed to other cultures, how other people do things. Other people are more specifically no more yeno mama mu country kura konanim way bigger than Ghana and now farther than Ghana. So you should at least learn something from that. Otchere. Nah, I don't have anything against Sonnie Badu. Don't get me wrong, but this is wrong. And so if it's wrong, we must condemn it. Say and not just Sonnie Badu. So why didn't we anymore? I must admit that it was extremely frustrating that an impression was created that Dr. Oteng had supported the successful concert that took place at the Grand Arena over the weekend, and I felt the need to clear the air. No one actually asked you anything. Obie no has okay. Dr. Kwaku Oteng, no one actually knew about the whole matter. Unkwana na unim. Unkwana only have discussions or negotiations, whatever. And then unkwana buy na babeka say okay. No so be promise or promises of me miskasing. Wa farmer me and because of that major. No one actually asked about it. Abeku Santana in the interview no crowd was shocked the cross or no crack cancer. And Abeku Santana being Abeku Santana, sometimes some of normal way in that manner no a kind of a dick move wankasa. And try ye. Senior, I respect you very much, you know. But Adiebi wa here Senka can saying Sonnie Badu in a better now and uncle talk about despite her. There was no way Senka Abeku Santana bet ma kind of that anymore. But a nam say yeah different person. Dr. Kwaku Oteng a different brand angel ntino. What my home kwa Sonnie Badu can and then what you was send a bit of betchere more. That sucks. What will media no matter? You should know better. Sometimes you do some of these things a good, a fun, a normal. But if this idea being koya, you as the director of who program you should at least steer the conversation in a way Emma even Sonnie Badu look bad. But okay, now with you, I think 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, come on.
A lot of sponsors let me down. I mean, Dr. Kwaku Oteng, he was not picking up my phone calls. But I took a picture of him and I said,
what's it, Dr. Kwaku Oteng?
He didn't pick up my phone call.
Adom.
He promised to sponsor, but he didn't pick up the phone call.
Oh.
I say it as it is. You see, that's the problem.
I said, to me, I can't roll like this. So to me, can't
so the last minute.
Oh, yeah, real. Listen,
he didn't pick up my phone call.
Or promises on
he
sponsor.
He promised to be a part of it. I put it to my Instagram. So he said he was going to do it.
Who posted and said, Dana say,
Ross.
Sir, also best sponsor.
And he did not pick up my
Is that
call.
why Oba you say, can I appreciate some few people?
And I appreciate it.
And you said, and there's some people who disappointed us though.
Listen,
this
is what gospel musicians go through. And you know, a lot of people. Gospel, I advocate for my people.
Oh, say, what can't Rolex there? My own disappointing.
No, he didn't pick up. I mean, it's just, I respect
that. Proposal.
Oh, Debbie, that one we can't speak for it. We can ask him. An agreement is an agreement. Want to embody this?
You know what I'm coming to do on this. You know what I'm doing.
Oh, we are not twice. Nonetheless, I apologize sincerely to Dr. Oteng for bringing this out in the public domain. I have learned my lesson not to depend on man. And indeed, when I turned back to God, he surprised me and made Ratings of Africa arguably one of the best events in Ghana thus far. God bless you, sir. We, as a man of God, we, naka we are. Why be the best show? Well, they engage over witness for one shabono, according to Ojeko. Yeah, we, why be the best show? But say we are there, and next time we have support our support. It's sad. Who probably supporter? Also think of what I also bet him the idea when he pan one idea. You know, and Numa him. But if you only care about normal wunyana, then tit for tat no, ne tat no hefa. There be a nyade sir. And then you know, what's on your list you can say all the awards will say there can was what their mama no. We pictures here to him. Say be see can say Dr. Kwaku Oteng. Yeah. The fact is one man award in Tino. Assembly or no becan biano, ASM in the so. So did you give him those awards now? Who can send a bayer or best sponsor will show? And if that is so, then you know say what was in a fake and yet like a time. What you say? Because you are clearly doing it for something. And that shouldn't be how our scheme is say you give the person because so deserve without thinking about normal opinion from behind the scenes and as a BTS, you just do it because rightfully, the person needs to be awarded. But oh yes, and then expect a kickback. So Obia Baba Yeshua Ghana and your best sponsor. That means what word, legitimacy be any. What you say? You are doing something clearly for something else. That Nanka politicians na ya dressing, but Sonnie Badu ne why any there was a koye back saying, and then Miss G2 was part of the conversation. Or despite brand, and obey the almost any beating, but at least to forget Miss G the funny chamber we can ask them. Award what the man in Ibini or see the state of Georgia Secretary of State Dr. Kwaku Oteng honorary as an honorary Georgia citizen. President Obama, even Joe Biden, current president, the award you don't expect someone award in Intino, say by force or you be bima. Dabi, this is not a tit for tat business. If said that is what war scheme the philosophy, then it sucks. It needs to be scrapped. Because of us will be any so. People you are awarding, you clearly want something from them. And if that is not it, then please this. And I make us apology when it's sad. It's insulting. Or we are sign list articles are more post to newspapers are hold album and all that. Showing say indeed, or an award and if you do something expecting something back here, always you will be disappointed. So do it because Nipani deserve na way. Do it because say Adna way is the right thing to do. Freddy Panana when yana wonu waja. And do you know what those folks go through? Every single day biano ye wa man for masala cause anko for no muhiamwa. You are not just the only person or te we twen ko say or babeboa. There be December shows are here. Oh my goodness.
A lot of sponsors let me down. I mean Dr. Kwaku Oteng, he was not picking up my phone calls.
I don't have anything against anybody, but wrong is wrong. It's that simple. Oh yeah, and then I think so who supposed to be so I know Otchere say a mouthful be brain I know more criticizing already. Send me stretcher will say na you crutches a cranny you fake. Otchere say and then the Koko Jine stage all through stage all the crutches. Who go through stage just all the crutches no go be wa pay for me. Who pay for me yeah. What's the other crutches? A man for a fed more cassa. After now, I bet him a man for they don't know what and now because there was no way the crutches but I could perform me and then perform me and after they could perform me. Some of I didn't know 9 and says was then ya pum some of I didn't yapam could be at it. And then after the show, Senke a normal person be why do you think there isn't any panico? A damn hospital. Hospital, simple like that. But you chose to go on a media tour.
Even my team did not know what I was going to do. Until I could see her. Normally worship now, but not once I start here now, to see her, I wouldn't put away the fact that there was a miracle. The miracle was the strength. I had to gather strength to do it without a crutch. Because the visuals were too perfect.
Dream lady, a few pokuya from the same despite media and Ankasa could drive we will say. Ask some of us, myself, Abeku Santana, and Von Bakusten, who have been in the media for over 20 years. Sponsorships are not given on a silver platter. Yeah, that is true. You pitch your idea to the big brands based on data that shows what value they will get. That is brand exposure, awareness, sales, whatever. Companies like MTN, Vodafone, or even Adom will not hand you money just like that. And that is true, Ankasa. Are there for the Christmas companies? Where are you? I broke so many people chances and they pay me off. So sometimes, if Even your brand value will determine whether another brand will want to associate with you. And that is true. Your Amavo na artist the work and almost your pay. Nicki Minaj collab said there for 8 years. I don't remember that specific artist, but himself story now you know. 8 years and counting. I think it's nyanya or someone. Over 8 years. They want to see their brand in West Exposure, everything sinking with Tomodia no Mokrad or Mwamba Bodium. Odian a complete on the opposite side of things. We a gospel event, auto gospel songs, man or ya don't go adia dini pakwa say him. Hey, Abuzia, adia many pakbo. I don't go mind, where they stray bullet. Abuzia no don't go say him why. Vim lady never pass on me. I was adding Vim lady as I'm not trying to I said this guy, pa. This is an issue you don't even speak about publicly. You build on the relationship for future sponsorship opportunities. That is fast. That is wisdom, Ankasa. This matter that you have put on blast, letting the cat out of the bag, which company will feel comfortable associating with you and sponsor you in the future. Sometimes we for if you're poking and I be beach in a cacra, but get small on some information. Von Sonnie Badu needs your coaching. Or here more than coaching. Or here to like as a kum chacha, I saw the Bible shit upon permanent video yesterday. It's that simple. I was on every video this year and talk about tap send. Tap send number one mobile app. I bet me is the send this calculator for Ghana. So Europe, Italy, Korea, I was able to make tap send. Who are USA, UK, Canada? I was able to make tap send. No, I saw Apple App Store and Google Play Store. No, I could download the app on tap send. There are 2 phones. So no, I started using this send this calculator for Ghana. Very simple. Who are Netherlands with ideal payment? No. Bet me use Edia send this Kwaku for using tap send way easily. Internet abuse young download tap send there. Apple App Store and Google Play Store could download it right now. Who they send this instant? Who bet him they send this to be mobile money account and then a bank account directly. And then instant. We are first time we use app now. Who are US and Canada? They bet you $10 more they can scar we send it on. Who are UK and Europe? Either €5 or £5. Your bayan so be code Magraheb Ashim and the screen as one. Who was your man? That is it. Abuzia, ya discount back for the first time as only. Right now, brother Mo ya draw say December 28th. Obinim beti my way any plane ticket fridge and then ya can home. To tap send the benefits always Abuzia kwenim to use start to use right now. Apple App Store and Google Play Store. I was here no video, no. But we watch a comment session as well. I'm ready to front dear. I am Guazi of Frupa. Or starting page, it is what it is. 2 bit again, I was here. Adios.